The deception of Eric Gajewski, also known as TradCatKnight, was exposed in this video. TradCatKnight, Eric Gajewski, deception cult exposed. In response, Eric posted several comments and a video attempting to justify himself. Notice in this clip of Gajewski's live broadcast that the way he is sitting makes it look like he has horns. We can trace out the pattern to see this more clearly. More of this type of picture will be shown in this video. Gajewski claimed that there is no such thing as fake traffic.
When we will place an order for whatever it is, whether it's keyword traffic or even views, there's no such thing as fake views.
He then goes on to contradict himself by saying the fake views are removed.
Because the social media providers have a thing what's called updating. They're constantly updating and they remove any fake views.
Gajewski is implying that the social media websites are so fast, thorough and competent about removing fake views that it is as if there were no such thing as fake views. Common sense tells us this is absurd. Gajewski's YouTube channel was quote updated several times in the last year or so. He lost 496 quote subscribers in November 2014, 317 and 436 in August 2015, 507 in September, and 392 and 219 in October. He complained in this advertisement on SEO Clerks that YouTube had been on a quote witch hunt reducing subs last few weeks. He puts himself on the side of the witches. He also lost 168,000 quote views in June, 119,000 in July, and 70,000 in August. Gajewski was therefore buying what even he would call fake traffic, but he doesn't care because, just like the devil, he wants people to look to himself rather than to God. In the bot baseline, a report by White Ops and the Association of National Advertisers, they found that robotic traffic constituted an average of 52% of all sourced traffic. Notice, however, that they make a clear distinction between bots and humans. This is only done because the world considers purchased quote human traffic to be quote high quality. Notice that these links are advertising the sale of fake views, but when one goes to the website, it is advertising 100% real views. This kind of doublespeak is typical when it comes to the fake traffic market. This article explains what view hacking is. It states, quote, "What view hacking is where you buy views online which are fake. They're not fake to the point they're bots, but they are people who are paid to leave a PC on all day and let it watch videos. So you'll be getting real people liking, subscribing and watching your video. They will just not be active and loyal to you." End quote. The author describes these kinds of fake views as quote 100% safe from 100% real people, no bots. This article points out that fake views won't get you anywhere because they are not engaging with your video, that you are literally getting nothing. Robots can also mimic online, human-like behavior. This website boasts about how their bots perform the movements of a human operator and that they quote generate organic traffic. The bot baseline reported that bot operators have upgraded their bots to fake viewability. Fraudsters adapt quickly, and that bots clone real people and bots fake engagement. It also found that most robot activity was during the night, between midnight and 7 AM. This shows that Gajewski is almost certainly paying for robot views on YouTube, because the view count shot up suddenly during those hours on his video with Gerald Salenti. According to White Ops, a botnet detection and digital fraud prevention organization, cybercriminals will steal over $6 billion from advertisers in 2015. Digital fraud is often done in two ways. The first is by fraudsters selling advertising space on fake websites that no one sees. This is called click fraud. The second most common way is by driving fake traffic to view the ads. This is called impression fraud. Gajewski is actually involved in impression fraud. Keep in mind that YouTube states that it rules out the purchase of views from third parties, such as from SEOclerks.com, and that Eric does not deny purchasing such views. Of the 168 videos Gajewski uploaded in the past year since November the 5th, 120 of those, or 71%, are monetized. Monetization is where a video has an advertisement showing on it, usually either a banner advertisement or an in-stream advertisement. People should not deliberately monetize their videos on YouTube because they don't know what kinds of ads they will be getting, but if YouTube does it automatically, then you don't have to take it down. Monetization can occur in two ways. The first way is by the person choosing to monetize their videos. The person will receive a small amount of money when they allow their videos to have advertisements on them, hence the term monetization. The second way monetization occurs is when YouTube automatically monetizes a video because some of its content is owned by another person. In this way, it is the person who owns the content who profits, not the person who uploaded the video. This appears to be happening with many of Gajewski's videos. 22 of the last 33 videos he uploaded contain a clip from The Lord of the Rings. It should be noted that The Lord of the Rings is occultic, and should therefore be avoided by true Catholics. It is another example of Kajuski's apostasy. YouTube has evidently monetized every single video except one that Kajuski has uploaded with this clip in it. Apart from the evil advertisements, Kajuski is driving fake traffic to these videos, artificially inflating the view count. This means that if an advertiser has paid $2,000 for 10,000 ad impressions, and those ad impressions are seen by the fake views that Kajuski has purchased, the advertiser is defrauded of their money, and YouTube and The Lord of the Rings profits. It should be noted that it is a mortal sin to steal or to aid someone else in stealing even $1. Even though Kajuski is possibly not profiting directly from impression fraud, because he may not have chosen to monetize his videos, he is still complicit in fraud because he purchases fake views for his videos that are monetized. Of Kajuski's videos that don't have the Lord of the Rings clip, 107 have view counts that are lower than 5,000. The average view count for those videos is 1,134. If we assume that the true average view count for Kajuski's videos is 1,134, then his true total view count for the year would only be about 190,000, in contrast to the 1,927,604 he currently has. Based on this assumption, it would mean that Eric has purchased over 1.7 million fake views, or 90% of his total views in the last year. If we assume that $2 is earned on average for every 1,000 views for monetized videos, and that a conservative 71% of Kajuski's fake views are monetized, this would mean that he has defrauded advertisers of almost $2,500 in the last year alone. This is clearly mortally sinful. Additionally, according to SocialBlade.com's future prediction, Kajuski could receive about 4.5 million views in the next year. If we allow for the same parameters, Kajuski could stand to defraud advertisers of more than $6,300. This is bad enough, but consider also that YouTube is almost certainly complicit in impression fraud as well. In the study Understanding the Detection of Fake View Fraud in Video Content Portals, it states, quote, "The view detection mechanism of YouTube's public view counter is susceptible to simple fake views generation strategies." It also found, quote, "a consistent and significant discrepancy between the counters reported for the same content by public and monetized view counters in YouTube, whereby monetized view counters report at least 75% more fake views than public view counters." One wonders how much of YouTube's $1.13 billion of advertising revenue in 2014 was gained by fraud. In addition to YouTube, the individuals who operate robots or adware programs also often have no morals. This person says that they would not care too much if they promoted drugs, alcohol, loans people can't pay, or membership in gangs, because grown individuals should be accountable or responsible for their own actions. This person blasphemously says, quote, "Jesus was wrong." He says, quote, "Some people deserve to get, quote, screwed. In fact, it's even good for them, a learning experience," end quote. This person says that a car seller's only job is to exchange his merchandise for money. He says, quote, "The seller is not morally obliged to tell you anything true, not at all." This person, named Antichrist, says they will market to anyone that will listen, implying they will market anything at all. This person says they may as well take their cut when it comes to marketing payday loans. Such people have no morals. They are slaves to sin and the devil. Eric Kajuski even admitted that he is a fraud, but in characteristic arrogance said that he is not going to lose sleep over it.
For those who think we are fake and we're a fraud because we actually generate extra traffic, we generate traffic to this page, we have keyword traffic, so be it. We're a fake and a fraud. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
One certainly must evangelize. However, one must reach real people with the real Catholic faith. Eric is not reaching anyone with the real Catholic faith because he is a heretic. His methods are deceptive, he is bearing false witness, and he is committing fraud. Just as a good tree cannot produce bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot produce good fruit, so a real tree cannot produce fake fruit, and a fake tree cannot produce real fruit. Eric is a false prophet, as can be seen by the fake and evil fruit that he produces. See the video TradCatKnight Eric Kajuski Deception Cult Exposed for the full expose of his deception.